You were my sun.
It wasn't meant to be like this.
You were my earth.
In the tangled mess of my past, there's the story of my birth parents, Janet Marie and Lucius Marie. My mom, Janet, she adored me. I had her looks after all, known for my immense beauty, just like hers. But she wasn't all there mentally. My dad, Lucius, was never around, always chasing some idea of a perfect family that didn't include us. Before me, there was another kid from another woman, my dad's child. He seemed to only be around for her. He was too busy training, whatever that meant. My mom said he was grooming her to be tough, to fend for herself. I never knew her name, just that she existed. Another piece of my dad's messed up life. I was trapped in our house, a gilded cage of privilege and isolation. My mom would drift in and out of hospitals, while my dad disappeared for days at a time. But amidst the chaos, my mom was my anchor. She had this way with words, and could spin a lie like nobody's business. She shielded me from the worst of our reality, painting a picture of normalcy in a world gone mad, until one day, she couldn't keep up the facade any longer. Her beauty was a curse, drawing my father into her orbit like a moth to flame. In a world where vampires prowled and witches wielded dark magic, my father harbored a deep-seated hatred for these supernatural beings. Suspicion gnawed at her, driving her to shadow my father one fateful day. What she discovered shattered the fragile illusion of our family. A clandestine meeting where my father trained his other child in the art of assassination, molding her into a hunter of the supernatural. As I listened in on their confrontation, my father's anger echoed in his voice.
Those filthy immortal beings don't belong in our world.
At first, I wasn't sure why my mother was so upset. She knew he was an assassin, so why so surprised that he killed other beings too? That night, I suppose my mother confessed something to make him angry. But not just angry, he was enraged. And then, in a moment of unfathomable brutality, my father's rage consumed him, dragging my mother into the darkness of the forest. I followed in their wake, a silent witness to the unfolding tragedy. A father's betrayal, a mother's sacrifice, and the shattered remnants of a family torn apart by the very forces they sought to vanquish.
Kill her.
What?
Have you been training for nothing, mon ami? Obey me.
But isn't she?
Kill her!
When the chaos finally subsided, my mom was gone, a casualty of my father's madness. I cried for hours, alone in the silence of our shattered home, mourning the loss of the only stability I'd ever known. I expected him to barge through the door, but he never returned home. His money still came through. That's how I knew he was alive and how I continue my private education. However, despite his money, he clearly wanted nothing to do with me. It wasn't meant to be like this. It was supposed to be perfect. Elijah and I, a love I could truly feel for once. I wasn't going to let her ruin this for me. How about we hit the club this weekend? Dance the night away.
Oh, yeah, sure. Club sounds fun.
I'd love to, but I don't have a fake ID. I wouldn't be able to get in.
No worries, thanks to Aze's mad skills, we'll all have IDs in no time.
He wouldn't let me go regardless.
Does Elijah have to know?
What are you proposing?
He said okay.
Perfect, it's settled then. Girls' night in and clubbing under the radar.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Well, if
If Elijah's keeping tabs on us, it must be because he's mastered the art of sibling surveillance instead of, minding his own business.
Aza,
What? At least I'll be known as honest at my funeral.
how many times do I have to tell you? He's not a...
What?
Nothing.
Okay. Which club are we heading to?
I can't believe I trusted those girls.
Hey there, Mr. Mysterious. You look like you've lost your smile tonight.
Oh, just enjoying the ambience.
Ambience. Huh. Is that a code for I'd rather be anywhere else?
You've got me all figured out.
Well, lucky for you, I'm an expert in turning frowns upside down. What do you say? Ready to add some fun to the evening?
Fun, huh? I'm all ears.
See, I've been observing you, Mr. Mysterious. You've been eyeing those chances like a detective on a stakeout. Caught your eye on someone special.
Not exactly. Just making sure everything's under control.
Under control or under surveillance?
Aye.
Relax, detective. Your secret's safe with me. But if you're looking up to loosen up a bit, I can help with that too.
Maybe a little fun won't hurt.
So, Mr. Mysterious, do you have a girlfriend?
I did. Not anymore.
Oh. Does she happen to be here tonight?
Cracked the code.
Oh, I see. What happened?
You know how it goes. Things just don't work out.
Sounds like there's more to the story.
Sometimes relationships run their course. That's why I'm here tonight. To let loose and have some fun.
Fair enough. Just remember, Mr. Mysterious, sometimes the real fun is facing what's really going on.
And that would be...
Who the fuck is that?
Juliet, don't. You're drunk and we shouldn't really be here, remember?
I know, but seeing him with her,
I understand, and that's why we should leave.
you're one to talk.
What?
What's the matter, speechless? You claimed you understood, didn't you? So slipping off with Elijah last night? Just a little understandable slip up, right?
It's not what you think. We were just talking.
Talking, really? It didn't just look like talking to me.
I swear, Julie, you know I would never betray you like that.
Then why were you with him? Why hide it from me?
I didn't want to upset you. Things are complicated.
Complicated. That's the oldest excuse in the book. Look, let's just get out of here before Elijah finds out we kidnapped his sister.
Speaking of Zara,
Fuck.
What the fuck were you thinking?
You said I could have a normal life here.
Yeah, normal. I didn't see 15-year-olds going clubbing under the term normal.
They're older than me.
By a year, and despite the fact that they should be more responsible, they certainly lack it.
Were you following us?
Oh yeah, because I simply wanted to pull a girl tonight and risk both of our identities.
I'm sorry, Julian.
Elijah.
Elijah. I'm sorry. I won't let it happen again. I should probably text them and let them know I'm safe at least.
Already covered.
I can't believe I actually get to go to prom.
what? Strick brother had a change of heart.
Aza.
Didn't realize Miss Uptight had a sense of humor.
Well, I'm excited. It's our last prom before graduation, so we have to make it unforgettable.
I'm sure who you'll be expecting an invite from isn't too far from reach.
Thank you, Aza. But what about you? Will you be asking anyone to prom?
No fucking way.
I don't suppose you have a date yet?
Date?
Don't tell me you've already got one.
Have we met before? You seem to know my boyfriend quite well.
Boyfriend?
If I was you, I'd run. Avoid this mess whilst I had the chance.
I'm just getting started.